Namaste, I'm Yogini Celeste, and today I would like to give you a little workshop on pranayama. Pranayama, or the science of breath, is a part of the category of Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is the branch of yoga that deals with the health of the body. So what I'd like to do today is show you how to do pranayama. It has come to my attention since I've set up my yoga practice here in Vancouver this year that a lot of people don't know how to breathe properly. So what I'd like to do is demonstrate three things today. The three-part breath, which is just basically how we breathe. And then I would like to demonstrate Kapalabhati, or rapid diaphragmatic breathing, or the breath of fire. And then I would like to demonstrate Nadi Shuddhi, or alternate nostril breathing. These two pranayamas, Kapalabhati, or the fire of breath, and alternate nostril breathing, should be done on a daily basis, at least twice a day. And they should be done after your Hatha practices. And I'll explain why. In the body, we tend to accumulate a lot of tension, what I call knots. These knots accumulate because of, as I said, tension or stress or disease. In fact, too much tension, hypertension, can actually cause disease. What yoga does, what Hatha Yoga does, it starts to untie those knots. While we're doing our practices, it's kind of like we're taking our bodies and just like a cloth, we're washing it, we're squeezing it. The postures actually squeeze the organs, massages them and squeezes them. So what you're doing is you're releasing a lot of bacteria and toxins into the bloodstream while you are doing your Hatha Yoga. So after your Hatha Yoga, it's very important to release all that, and that is done through the breath. That is done through pranayama. So once you've done your Hatha Yoga practices, I recommend that you do rapid diaphragmatic breathing or the fire of breath, and I will demonstrate how that is done. But first, before we do that, we should do the three-part breath. And what the three-part breath is, it just shows us how we should breathe into our system. We should fill up the lower part, then the middle, and then the upper. And when we breathe out, release the upper, the middle, and the lower. So let's do that together. Breathe in, fill up the lower, middle, and upper chest, and then breathe out. Release the upper portion first, middle, and lower. Do that 3 times, breathe in, and on the third time, when you breathe out, just begin Kapalabhati. Don't worry about breathing in. Just concern yourself with breathing out rapidly. Your breath will automatically breathe back in. So let's do the three-part breath. Breathe in, breathe out. You should be sitting on a flat surface for this, or sitting in a straight chair, but just make sure that your spine is straight. Breathe in, breathe out. And on the third one, you're going to begin Kapalabhati. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and begin. Notice my abdomen goes in when I breathe out. Don't worry about breathing in. You will breathe in automatically. If you're comfortable, you can pick up the pace a bit. Breathe out, breathe in, and slowly breathe out. Upper portion, middle portion, and out. And relax. You can repeat Kapalabhati 3 times. Breathe out, breathe in, and begin your rapid diaphragmatic breathing. And once you've worked to about 100 repetitions, you could also begin to add retention. And what retention does is it takes that oxygen, and when you retain it, it spreads it throughout your whole system. So it oxygenates your whole system. So once you're finished doing your last breath, you've done 100. You breathe out, breathe in, lock, and lock the genital area like you're doing a Kegel exercise. So you're pulling up to lock, you're pulling up to lock. And then slowly let the breath out. You can do 3 rounds of that, work up to 100 repetitions, and then add retention. Please pay attention to any dizziness or lightheadedness you may feel. If you feel lightheaded, dizzy, you're sweating too much, or nervous, slow it down and stop. This does cleanse the nervous system. You may find yourself shaking uncontrollably because you are cleansing the nervous system. You may suddenly find your nervous system jolting as the prana is starting to work its way through your system. That is also very natural, so don't be alarmed. Start off slow and just pay any attentions to any dizziness that you have. Start off with 30 reps, build up to 50, and then when you get to 100, start to add retention. Okay, the other pranayama that I'd like to teach you today is called Nadi Shuddhi, or alternate nostril breathing. So once you've done the Hatha Yoga, once you've done the postures, once you've squeezed out all your organs and have eliminated some toxins, you've done 3 rounds of rapid diaphragmatic breathing. Now you can calm it all down with alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shuddhi. And what that does, it helps to regulate the flows of breath between the right and left hemispheres of the brain. In fact, it helps to harmonize and regulate pranic flows of energy throughout the body. There has been some research in this area, and it's been discovered that there is a correlation between too much left brain emphasis in schizophrenia and too much right brain emphasis and depression. So what pranayama does is actually regulates the flows of breath between the brain and can help with mood disorders. Isn't that wonderful? So after you've done the Kapalabhati, then do the alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shuddhi. And what this will do is completely calm everything down. So place the thumb on your right nostril, breathe out the left nostril for about 20 counts. So you can count Om 1, Om 2 for about 20 seconds, Om 3, Om 4, and then you want to breathe in for 10. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Om 1, Om 2, count to about 10. Close off the nostril, release the thumb, exhale through the right nostril for 20 counts, inhale for 10, close off the right nostril with the thumb, release your finger, exhale through the left nostril for 20 counts, inhale for 10. You can go back and forth with this. I count on my finger, 12 reps. So this would be this nostril would be 1 rep. I'll do 9 rounds or 12 rounds. Once you've done Kapalabhati, you're going to feel so calm that you're automatically going to be ready for meditation. And that's what I recommend. Once you've done your Hatha, your postures, and you've toned and cleansed and squeezed all those organs and squeezed out all the toxins, then you've eliminated it through the Kapalabhati, or rapid diaphragmatic breathing. Then you're going to do the Nadi Shuddhi, and that'll calm down all the flows and equalize the energy between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. You're automatically going to feel calm, and you're automatically going to want to go into meditation. And I highly recommend a 5 or 10 minute meditation after this. And what a great way to start the day. Thank you for attending this little workshop. If you have any questions, please visit my website, www.yoginicelestialclinic.com. Thank you for spending this time with me. Namaste.